Hi, Gemini. Welcome back. This is going to be a general reading for Gemini. If you're new here, if you're a cross watcher, hey, come on in, grab a seat, and join us. My name is Linda, and I will be your reader. First card out we have is a Fool in reverse. Maybe you've been dealing with an Aquarius or somebody who has an Aquarius in their chart. I feel like somebody's holding in their heels here, not wanting to budge, not wanting to change, not wanting to change. That's what I'm getting. Somebody doesn't want to change. Somebody doesn't want something to change, or they just don't want to change. They don't want to change something about themselves. Yeah, I'm seeing lack of action here, a lack of enthusiasm, a lack of wanting to transform, change something. They want something to stay the same. Spirit, why is the Page of Hedges coming out? Somebody doesn't want to change something. Okay. So there's chaos here. There's definitely something that is this person's holding in their heels to. They don't want to change, but this person is like giving off this image of like they're trying, right? They're giving off this image like they're trying, but they're not really trying. Okay? Instead, this person is really holding in their heels, and they think something's okay. They think the way things are okay. They don't want to change it. They don't want something to change. This person's holding back emotionally, might even be giving off this energy that they're very loving and caring, which in reality they're not. Okay? I'm seeing somebody that is taking, ooh, this is a very unusual reading. Very unstable energy. Okay? I'm getting a very unstable energy. This energy is like they're trying to make things seem to be one way. Like they're trying to make it seem like they're taking on a lot of responsibilities here. But it seems to be like this person is giving off this energy that they do more than they actually do. You know what I'm saying? Like they're coming off like they're trying to make this something appear like they do something, but they don't. Does that make sense? I hope so. Like they're trying to make it seem like they do something. They take on a lot of responsibilities, but they don't. They don't do what they want people to believe that they do. This person appears to be afraid to move forward, or they're afraid to change. They might be afraid of because of the energy. They're actually going to have to get up and do something. They might have to be held accountable for something. But I'm seeing this person as being afraid to get up and do something. They're holding back here, but they're trying to make it seem like they are not holding back. I feel like there's a lot of chaos going on inside this person. And this is somebody that's in your energy. They might even be taking risks, like unnecessary risks, right? Because they don't want to do something. Tell me more about the King of Spears, Spirit. Wee. I'll take the top card. Okay, so they're trying to make it seem like they're doing something, that they're actively taking charge of something, that they're actively getting things done, but in reality this person is just pulling away. I want to say sneaking away. Okay, like they might be sneaking away, because that's the vibe I'm getting. Like they're sneaking away. You know, this is giving me like what I'm seeing in my third eye. I'm seeing somebody that you work with that keeps disappearing from the job, and they that's what I'm getting. Like somebody you work with, but then they keep disappearing, but they don't want to change. They don't want to boss up and do the job, right? Like this is somebody that wants to go off and hide and then come back when the job is done. But they want to make it seem like they're on top of things. They're in charge. They're getting things done. They're making it seem like they're responsible, right? But it seems to be okay. So what I'm getting from this is somebody's blowing a whole lot of smoke up somebody's hoo-ha. You know what I'm saying? Like this person's really good at blowing smoke up people's you know what, right? But when it comes down to actually doing something, they don't do anything. But they perceive themselves. They show themselves to be a go-getter. They show themselves to be the kind of person that can, delegate responsibility. So because of that, it makes me feel like this might be a manager, or somebody who's a shift leader or something like that, where like when the big boss comes around, they're like, "Oh yeah, yeah, we're on top of it. We got this together." But then when eyes are not on them, they go off and hang out in the freezer or something, or go behind the building and go smoke a doobie or something. You know what I'm saying? That kind of thing, right? But that's what I'm getting. So you're dealing with somebody that is more likely throwing a lot of responsibility on you because you work with this person. And that's what I'm getting. You're working with this person. But this person like takes off, huh? They distance themselves and take off. That's what I'm getting. Oi, y'all see that? Oh, I was just saying that, right? They go off and smoke a doobie, right? I was just saying that. That's crazy. Yeah, this person's very immature. How did they get this position? That's what I want to know. Like, how did they get this position if they're like this? You know what I'm saying? Very immature energy. I'm seeing somebody who's like very immature. They're goofy as hell, right? And they're always wanting to get attention, but they only want to get attention on themselves when they're busy, right? But when they're goofing off and smoking and acting crazy or doing crazy things, maybe even trying to seduce you, Gemini, or seduce other people that you work with. Yeah, could be somebody who's trying to seduce you. Okay, this is a horn dog. But I don't like this person's energy. They have a very odd energy. I don't like this sneaky kind of behavior and this unwillingness to change. And there's a huge amount of laziness coming from this person. I mean, a lot of laziness. Five of flowers coming out. So I'm seeing somebody who's extremely, extremely lazy. Okay, this person, I'm gonna find out about that because it's giving me a vibe like this person is doing something that they're not supposed to at work, Gemini. Tell me more about the five of flowers, spirit. Ooh, whoa, that was crazy. It just like flew out. Four of swords, but in reverse. I think this person's gonna get arrested. You have somebody around you at work. It could be at work. Doesn't necessarily have to be at work, but that's the vibe I'm getting. Like this is somebody you work with, and this person's going to go to jail. This person's getting themselves into trouble. They're doing something that they're not supposed to be doing. This is why they act one way when people are not around, and they act totally different when eyes are on them. But they want attention, but they want attention only when they're doing something. It's like, oh, they're mopping. Hey, look at me, guys. I'm mopping. Look what I'm doing. I'm mopping. They want everybody, they'll call people to them so people can see they're mopping to make it look like, oh, they're doing something, right? And then when everybody's busy working, this person takes off and goes and hides somewhere. Ooh. Ooh, 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 ooh. Very controlling, calculating type of person. This person's gonna get themselves in trouble. What does this have to do with you though, right? Because this came out sideways though. That's what gets me is it came out sideways. It came out on the side. So it's like, hmm. I mean, let me keep going because I'm gonna try to figure out more about that in a minute because I feel like there's something else there, like something like some kind of mental health issue. This person, this person's going to freak out. This came out, so I'm gonna go ahead and take it. Yeah, this person wants an audience. So something's gonna be taken away from them. It looks like a big boss is coming in to take something away from them. Oh, Gemini, this person's going to try to backstab you. Okay, so this person's doing something that they're not supposed to be doing. Look, all this just came out. They're doing something behind the thing, and this person, it looks like they're gonna blame you. Like this person doesn't care who they have to hurt to win. Okay, so this person might have a drug addiction or something, and they're definitely, oh, look at this. They're definitely doing something at work that they're not supposed to. Okay, this is why it's coming in your reading. Gemini, this person looks like they're gonna try to blame you because the big boss is coming in. There's a big boss. She's coming in. This is somebody who has earth in their chart, could also have water in their chart. I don't know if you know your coworkers' birthdays, but um yeah, she could be a water sign, she could be an earth sign. The big boss, she's coming in. This is like the mama figure, right? This is her, this is the vibe I'm getting from this. This is the big boss. This is the one that you know signs the checks over, right? Somebody's getting their check taken away from them, right? And this person is like hoping that it's going to be you. So they're planning to stab you in the back here. They're going to betray you. That's what's going to happen. You're going to be the culprit here. And this person's coming out. They're going to try to make themselves seem like, they're good to go, right? This person has no fear. They probably have done this before. This person has no fear doing these things. Like this person does not believe in God. They're just everything's upside down to this person. So this person's going through their own personal mental illness stuff going on. And part of it is they're self medicating. Okay, but that's not your problem. That's okay. This is the thing. That's not your problem. Okay. The thing is that this person's personal problems is not your problem. But they're definitely going to pull you into it and blame you. Yeah, that's what they're going to do. They're going to try to blame you and make you as the cause. Like, you're the problem. You did something here. I feel like this is going to be something that you don't see coming. Okay? And this person might be trying to sabotage you. So be careful because it looks like things are going down at work here. And it looks like they're going to be trying to blame you as the culprit. So I'm not seeing stealing here, which is surprising, but it's giving me that vibe. I'm not actually seeing somebody like steal, but they're definitely doing something at work that they're not supposed to be doing. So it might not necessarily be stealing, but it is something like that. Like something's going down at work and this person's going to try to throw the blame on you and backstab you. This person's willing to do anything to win or not necessarily win. It's not necessarily win, but it is to win to make sure that they don't go to jail, right? So that is a win on their side, but that's basically what it is. They just don't want to go to jail and they don't want to be held accountable here for what they're doing. They don't want to be held accountable. Hmm. You might not trust this person. You might not have trust for this person, but you definitely don't see this coming. I feel like this person has you thinking that, there's a good chance that you feel like this person is harmless. More like a pain in the butt, but not somebody who could be vicious, right? because blaming you would be vicious, right? I feel like you don't see that part of them, but when you do, when it happens, you will, right? You will see that this person's broke. They're doing something at work, and it's because they're broke. They have no funds, and they have no what's the word I'm looking for? Like, no expectations of money coming in to save them. They have no resources coming in to save them. So in other words, they don't have nothing lined up. So whatever they're making at this job is what they're getting. And they're not doing nothing. They're not putting in the energy that they should be putting in. They're not doing that. So somebody has to take the fall. Ooh, somebody has to take the fall, Gemini. And it looks like this person's gonna try to pin everything on you. You're the problem. You're the problem. You're the one that's not devoted to work, or you're the one that's not, like a team player, something like that. Like you're the one that's not the team player here. I actually see this person panicking when this happens, when this goes down. This person's gonna be panicking, and when you know what they say about people who panic, right? People who are drowning and they panic, what do? They grab people around them and they start pulling those people down. That's what it is. This person's boat is going down, and they want to take you with them. Or rather, they want to push you down so they can stay up. You know what I'm saying? That's what's going to happen. That's why they're going to portray you. That's how they're going to portray you. I feel like you don't trust this person anyways, okay? Um Maybe you just feel like this person's harmless, but you know, like of course you're not going to trust somebody you work with, like, you know what I'm saying? Like trust them with your life, you know? Knight of Wands is coming out. I feel like this person is going to be very much ready to take action when this happens. Especially with the Knight of Wands coming out. I feel like this person is going to be ready to take action when the time comes. But it's like their energy level is going to zoom up, but inside of themselves, they're going to be sad. Okay? So when this happens, this person's going to be like energetic, like, oh no, this is wrong, and they're gonna act very peppy. You're gonna notice that the way that this person moves is gonna be very, like, they're gonna be really light on their feet and peppy and acting the complete opposite about what is going on inside this person, because inside this person's gonna be scared, sad, scared, not knowing which way things are gonna go. So they're going to be impulsive, that's for sure. So when they point the finger to you, Gemini, it's going to be impulsive. It's not going to be because, they have any kind of vendetta against you per se, but they need somebody to go down, and it seems like you're the one that this person's going to be pointing the finger at here. For what's going to happen here, we have the Queen of Spears coming out. I feel like you're going to speak up. Ooh, you see how, yeah. I feel like you're going to stand up against this person. If you notice how she's pointing the finger and talking, and like, you're going to stand up for yourself. I don't see you being real submissive like this person is expecting you to be. I do feel like this person does expect you to be submissive and just take the blame and walk away and act like, everything's okay. Mm-mm. You're not going to. No, you're going to stand your ground. You're going to take immediate action. Oh, you know what this reminds me of? There was these, I don't know if y'all seen it. There's a little short that's going around on YouTube. And these two cops, they pulled up, they started chasing these guys. And one of the cops, she chased the guy up on the roof, and the other cop was chasing the guy on the ground. And the guy that she was following, the cop was, she was following him up on the roof. The guy literally jumped off the roof. And then when he fell, of course, he hurt himself because it was like, I don't know, 2 or 3 stories down. He hurt himself, and he told the other cop that she pushed him. Yeah. And that cop was like, "Hey, he says that you pushed him." So what she did is she went straight to the boss and was like, "Here's my body cam. Check this out. Check for yourself. That person is a liar." I didn't, yeah, investigation gonna happen. Yeah, there's gonna be an investigation, Gemini. And that's exactly what happened. The boss, I think you call him the chief, he looked at the cameras, looked at everything, and released her from any accusations and everything. Okay, so there's going to be an investigation, but this is going to be an in-house type of investigation. I don't see this as being something that you're going to be aware of that's going to be happening. Like, you're not going to know that this new person is an investigator. I see this as being somebody that's going to be working behind the scenes over here and checking things out, seeing who's lying. You might not even know that this person's going to be pointing a finger to you. You know what I'm saying? Oh, yeah. Okay, that's what it is, Gemini. You don't know. You're not going to know that this person is blaming you. Okay, but you're going to get some kind of wind of something. Like, you're going to know just a part of it, of what you're being accused of. That's why you're going to stand up for yourself immediately, right? So you're going to know something's going down, but you're not going to know the full extent of it. See, you're going to think like, this person's just trying to get you fired, right? Whatever it is that they're into, you're going to think like it's something that's going to get them fired. No, this is what they're doing is something that can get you arrested. Okay? This is why there's going to be an investigator coming in. I see you talking to this person. You might not want to talk to this investigator when you first meet them, but you will need to. They need to just tell you who that person is if they're going to come in and be questioning you. I wouldn't talk to just anybody because you never know who's going to be going back and telling that person. Because anything you say could be twisted around, and you know what I mean? So you might not want to talk to people here until they formally question you. And then that's when I would speak up. Tell me more, Spirit. All right, guys, I'm gonna go ahead and get out of this reading. I see you as there's gonna be an investigation. I think that's what Spirit wants you to know. There's gonna be an investigation. I feel like you're gonna be cleared of this, okay? And I feel like yeah, I feel like it's gonna end. So I do feel like there is gonna be an ending to this cycle with this person. Okay, I feel like you're definitely gonna get cleared because this is gonna be a undercover type of investigation. So this might be a new employee, or this might be somebody that's already working there, and they'll have them scope things out. You know what I mean? Like, be their eyes and ears, stuff like that. They might even put cameras in. You know what I'm saying? So, yeah, I don't think you have anything to worry about, but I would be cautious with getting close to anybody at work at this time. I feel like this person is going to be very disappointed when they find out that there's an investigator at the job. Yeah. That person is going to be very disappointed because they're expecting people to take their word for it. Just take their word like, "Oh yeah, he said it's this," or or she. "Oh, she said it's that," and that's it. Like, they're expecting people to just accept whatever they say and that's it without really looking into it. Yeah. So I feel like that person's going to be very disappointed when they find out that there's actually an investigator that's been watching or is going to be watching. Okay, put the timestamp where it belongs, right, guys? Because you don't know. With tarot, there's no time. So this could be a past situation you went through, could be a future situation, but I feel like this person that's going to do this to you is definitely going to end up in jail themselves. They're actually going to be the one in trouble and might even be getting a huge fine for what they're doing. But it's not stealing. I can't figure out what this is that they're doing. I don't think it's stealing. but they're doing something that they're not supposed to do. It could be stealing. Don't get me wrong. It could be stealing, but it's not what I'm picking up on. It could be stealing. It could be like yeah, I don't know exactly. Maybe like selling narcotics at work or something like that. Okay. That's what I have for you, Gemini. Don't worry. Okay. When you get wind of this, Spirit is saying not to panic, not to react, right? You want to make sure that you keep yourself cleared, right? Don't put yourself in any position like this person, hanging out in the freezer or anything like that, okay? Don't put yourself where basically don't put yourself in any position that people can question what you're doing, right? That's the last thing you want to do. But this is going to end, okay? And I feel like it's going to end in your favor with the world card coming out. I do feel like that's going to end. I think that person doesn't want it to end, but whatever they're doing is going to end. And in doing so, your name is going to get cleared. That's what I feel. All right, guys, thank you for joining me. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. You're innocent and you're going to stay innocent. And that's what I'm seeing here. That person, they're just going to pick you randomly as a person to take the blame. It's really no personal agenda. It's just really somebody who feels that somebody has to take the blame. Why not you? You get what I'm saying? Yeah. All right, guys. Y'all take care. Bye bye.